What up, Pete? This is RGT85. You need to be watching Brooklyn Menace's Friday Night Arcade show on YouTube. Tap in, subscribe, enjoy the show.
Happy Friday! Happy Friday! Yo, let's go! It's the Friday Night Arcade Show. Welcome to the show, to the show, to the show. Let's go! It's Friday, Friday night. So let's make a toast and let's say what's up to your show host. Make us Brooklyn Menace and Papa Brad. Don't mess with Nick, so he'll get mad. Steps in the family. Shout out to the chat room and community. Enjoy your scout and let's have some fun. And keep on playing till the night is done. Happy Friday! Happy Friday! Yo, let's go! It's the Friday Night Arcade Show. Welcome to the show, to the show, to the show. Let's go! It's Friday. The one quarter challenge may start a fight, but we always have fun 'cause it's Friday night. We're not like the others, we ain't saying names, 'cause on the show we actually play the game. So crack a beer or spark up the ball. We got solid girl in a tight blue thong. Not being a bear, no, I'm just a man. Gonna shoot my rings while I scream, oh yeah! Happy Friday! Happy Friday! Yo, let's go! It's the Friday Night Arcade Show. Welcome to the show, to the show, to the show. Let's go! It's Friday! It's Friday! It's Friday! It's Friday! Yeah! It's Friday! It's Friday! It's Friday! Smash the like, yeah! It's Friday! Happy Friday! Happy Friday, yo! Let's go! It's a Friday Night Arcade Show! Happy Friday! Happy Friday! Happy Friday! Happy Friday! Let's go! It's the Friday Night Arcade Show. Welcome to the show, to the show, to the show. Let's go! It's Friday! It's Friday! It's Friday! It's Friday! Yeah! It's Friday! It's Friday! It's Friday! Smash the like, yeah! It's Friday!
Yes. Man, what a great start to a Friday for me. I just won the Quarter Arcade Burger Time cabinet. That thing looks absolutely awesome. Thank you, Super Game Room dudes. Thank you, Quarter Arcades. I cannot wait to display that here in my home arcade. Man, happy Friday, everyone. It's Brooklyn back with the Friday Night Arcade Show, the late night show for the home arcade community. I know I'm off to a really good Friday. Brad, let's bring him in. How's your Friday going, buddy?
It's going good, man. It's going good. How about you?
I mean, I can't complain. I just won
Got a
a
burger time? Yeah.
awesome prize today.
To
You
hang
know,
up steps earlier on
my
her,
wife always says that all my video game knowledge is useless. Well, wait till I show her what I won.
paid off tonight with some sweet burger time.
You know what's crazy about it is that, so I knew the Super Game Room dudes could not run a giveaway tool, that they were going to ask a question.
We had covered burger time a lot on the iArcadians.
Yeah, and maybe I'm psychic partially, but that was the question.
Hamburger.
For some reason that I thought they were going to ask what was the original name of Burger Time. So when Burger Time came out in Japan in 1982, it was actually called Hamburger.
Yep.
And that was the question they asked.
That's in my video too that I made on Burger Time way back when that we've shown on the iArcadians.
Yeah, doing all these shows, Brad,
I
and
know.
gaining all this knowledge over the years helped out.
It was funny. You said the alternate question was that it was the original Burger Time ran off a cassette tape.
So yeah, I thought they were either gonna ask
It's either
what
that
the
or
original
you chose
name
Hamburger.
was for the game, or
Deco-
I didn't think they were gonna ask the year.
Deco cassette system.
Or I thought they were going to possibly ask what it ran on, which was the Delco cassette
Do you remember
system.
that old? That sucked. Remember how computers all had the tape drives,
Yeah.
cassette tapes, but
We-
they had to have their own unique cassette tape, so it couldn't be copied. The Deco cassette system. Yeah.
People don't know the struggle nowadays. I remember back in the days of like the Commodore 64, some of the better games, we had these cassettes that hooked up to the computer, and we would literally start the cassette. It'd be making a bunch of noise, kind of like a fax machine.
In like 5 minutes.
We would go eat
Way.
dinner and then come back, and hopefully the game was done being loaded.
Yeah.
Different time, Brad.
It worked, but it kind of sucked. Like now we would never go back to that.
Could you imagine anyone having to wait like an hour for a game to load?
We're so lucky. Now we have like a million ways to play all these games too, which is awesome.
Yeah. Now I have another way to play Burger Time. Yo, the cabinet, they showed it off tonight. I mean, they did.
Bigger than the New Wave
And
toys.
yeah, they are. They're large. That thing is going to look awesome on display. And they did such a great job on that cabinet. It even has a 4-way stick in it. And I love Burger Time because I remember when Burger Time was announced, like it was coming out on the iArcade, and I was like so psyched. So
That's a great game.
and what's nice about the Burger Time cabinet is it's so different from other arcade
Peter
cabinets with the Peter Pepper on the side with the contours and everything. So
the chef's hat shape.
yeah, it's gonna be really nice to display that in here. And I'm doing a whole
Congratulations.
display thing behind the arcades above it, getting ready for the Evercade Alpha.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's all going to be probably coming now around the same time this winter.
Awesome.
So it's exciting.
End of August, we're gonna have a good month. We're gonna have a lot of stuff coming in the mail.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
you know, it's also exciting, Brad, that we have Steps Gaming here.
Hey!
What's going on, Steps? Happy Friday.
Oh, not much. I was just getting my fortune told and finding out if I was going to have a good time on the show or not.
I was so close
Yeah.
to picking one of those up.
Dude, they're so good, man. I really think it was really, really well done. I'm really, really impressed. Obviously, I've been into animatronics lately, and I'm impressed that it's this small and it has really good movement. And it's exactly, he says all the exact same things the real Zoltar does. And I even showed it obviously in my video. So I really have enjoyed Zoltar quite a bit, as well as the Berserk. And I'm waiting to see what the new cabinet's going to be from New Wave. And honestly, I'm really tempted by that Burger Time too from the Numbskull. That Burger Time looks pretty legit.
Yeah, don't switch teams, Steps. Don't switch teams.
I'm not switching any teams. I'm not switching any teams.
It looks amazing. I didn't realize that the scale of those, that they're actually a lot bigger than the New Wave toys. And I don't have any of these things, so because like I've told you all in the past, I do not want to start another addiction.
Yeah,
you know, because
you gotta
once I
make a
get
place
one,
to put 'em. That's the hard
now if
part.
they want to start sending me some for review and I make some like really polished videos, then you know,
That's a
send them
different story.
over.
Brooklyn's ready.
See, I'm so psyched with New Wave Toys because they're making the animatronics now. So now, now we might get some Chuck E. Cheese or some Rockafire, and I'm really obviously excited
You
for
think
that.
the next one's going to be Crystal Castles?
Yeah, 100%.
It looks like
It looks
Crystal
like Crystal
Castles.
Castles
I think that's what everybody wants. I think it's a really safe play from New Wave Toys,
Yeah.
and it's smart business decision.
Correct. And it's the only thing that makes sense. Number one, when you see the shape of it on the side, it's Crystal Castles. And then you have
Kind of a
Glenn
weird
with the
shape.
trackball already for the Golden Tee. And so it only makes sense. And that's a great game.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
great.
also such a unique, like the original arcade
Bentley
cabinet,
Bear.
the artwork on it is wild. So that will look nice.
I think it'll be good.
Yeah, and you know that they're gonna do it justice. Like it's gonna be incredible looking.
And it's Atari.
So Steps, start finding crystal castles out there somewhere, because who knows, maybe another one of these things is going to show up at your
Yeah, you
doorstep.
never know. You never know, you might get one.
The only thing that shows up at my doorstep, Steps, are bills. I mean,
Yeah.
why can't I come home to a New Wave Toys out there one day?
I don't know. Maybe
one
Brooklyn.
day.
Maybe one day.
Maybe.
Brooklyn.
We'll see.
I think you're
Brooklyn,
getting a numbskull.
Brooklyn, don't hold your breath.
All right. I'm not holding my breath.
I'm not holding my breath.
So there's a few people backstage, a few more of our co-hosts holding their breath. Let's bring one of them in. Let's say what's up. Nix, happy Friday,
what's
buddy. How you
happening?
doing?
Happy Friday. I am doing swell. How is everybody tonight?
Swell. I'm doing swell too.
Oh, yes.
I'm doing
Fantastic.
more than swell
You know,
tonight.
where do you keep the horseshoe? Because I don't see it. That horseshoe. That lucky horseshoe you got.
It was,
You win
you know what it was? It was
That's
just,
knowledge.
it was just,
I'm not luck.
yeah, partially my knowledge and just thinking that what would be a good question to ask. And for some reason, I thought a good question to ask would be what the original name of Burger Time was, you know, when it came out originally in Japan. So I was ready to go, and
That's fantastic.
couldn't believe it. Yeah, because
Congratulations.
it did not like take that long for somebody else to answer the question correctly. It was literally like me, one comment, and then somebody else hit it. So I was faster on the draw tonight. It's cool.
What a way to
Let's
start
also
Friday.
say
Absolutely.
what's up to this guy. What's going on? My family.
Happy Friday.
My family, you picked up, I know Steps also did, the NES World Championship.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
you loved it so much that when you got it, that you immediately went out and you ordered the Japanese version, which I don't know, it might be, none of us can see it. I should have just copied the pictures that you sent out.
You need a light, man.
So he picked. Yo, tell us a little bit about it. What's in the Japanese version? Because I'm sure everyone that's watching the show tonight has probably seen 100 videos of our version of it and what came in the box, which was awesome for the price. But what came in that Japanese version?
It basically came with the same thing. The cards have Japanese writing versus regular English, and
The Japanese
with-
art.
yeah. And then it also comes with 2 Famicom controllers, which is the main reason why I wanted it.
2 Famicom Joy-Cons, which I saw
Joy-Cons.
attached to both
Yeah,
sides of your
Joy-Cons.
Switch.
Yep. That's how
They
you
are
get the cards.
Joy-Cons because they were attached on his Switch, and they're actually larger. It's
They-
weird. They're actually larger than the Switch. Like they stick
Okay,
out
I
on the
thought
top
those
and the
were
It
bottom.
just-
looks like a
Controllers.
contraption, man. It's a
That's
real
cool.
contraption.
No, they actually work.
They look
Yeah,
crazy.
they work. I thought they were just controllers. I didn't realize that they slid on the.
I know you
Thing.
can't see it, but
Yeah, witness protection program.
Oh, that's how they charge. That's why they slide. That's how they charge.
right.
Oh,
Shine a
God.
flashlight on
Exactly.
Sonic Gun, Sean says.
It's-
And what I didn't
Flashlight.
know, one of them has a speaker.
You know what? Could you put
Nice.
that? Could you put that one of those on and play that thing in Tate mode? That would be cool. Like shmups.
So everyone that picked up the NES World Championship, how are you enjoying it?
This is the best retro gaming gift from any
There
we go.
like major
Look at that.
company.
Look at
Like
that.
as far as Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation, ever, man.
It's like
it's-
the Famicom.
I am so addicted to playing
Nice.
these Nintendo games now and trying to better my time. Like it is like the perfect way to get into like competitive, trying to be faster and faster and faster, and it makes it so easy because they give you 5 challenges each week, and then it has great replay value because next week the 5 challenges are completely different. And you're competing against people from the world, and then at the end of the week, they're going to tell you how you ranked and how you ranked in your birth year.
Yeah,
And
I like
I-
that part.
I think that's like really awesome. You know, I really thought they put a lot of thought into it, And the games are all good. I wish they had some third-party games. Like, I remember the original Nintendo World Championships had Rad Racer, but the game selection they have for first-party titles is very diverse. It's good. Hardest challenge this week was the Kid Icarus challenge. It took me a good while to get S tier on that, but I played till I got S tier on every single challenge. I got to the point where I flawlessly ran the Metroid challenge, and I don't think I could run it any better. So it's very addictive. I can't stop playing it. Absolutely loved it. And I thought I was worried. I was worried about it. I was like, is this going to be worth my money? And it's been worth every cent. And I got 2 copies of it now because I bought one for my son.
Got 2 copies. I think just what they pack in with the box was worth what they charge for it. And I can see people who are like real Nintendo fans actually buying it twice just to display those cards, to display like both sides of them. So I'm really happy I picked up the actual physical edition of it. And yeah, I'm tempted on the Japanese version, but
It's
I'm gonna
the
try.
same.
I'm gonna try to pass. No, I know it's the same,
You
but
just get the controllers. You can get the controllers separately.
Yeah, $66, I think.
Well, you can get the Nintendo ones too.
at
which
that
are the
point, for
same.
what you paid for it, my family, it's worth just getting the whole box and having that as part of your collection.
Yeah,
What
you get
does-
the
what does
pins,
that do?
Get the art.
This
Does it do
here.
anything? Yeah.
No,
That's just for
it's
display.
It's the replica
Oh,
of the
it's a
original
display.
cartridge
Okay.
from the
It's just
original
plastic,
game.
yeah.
It comes with a little actual display, like a plastic thing that will
It's not
like
an
sit on
actual
top of.
cartridge. You can't, like,
No,
put
but
it in
it's
any
really
actual
shiny,
cartridge.
and on the back it has like all the games that are included
That's
in
cool.
it. I did a live stream. I think it was on mine showed up on Friday. Yeah, I did a live stream on Saturday, but I was playing the games and watching it through my capture card, so I was on a very, very slight delay.
That'll
And
kill you.
oh man, it killed me.
On a game that's like
Where it
that,
killed me,
that
Brad was in the
Metro-
Mario stuff. I
mean,
was
you have
fine
to
with some of the
have-
other
you can't
things.
have any lag at all in your inputs.
Yeah.
No way.
You have to be so precise. Like
Yeah.
you're literally competing for milliseconds
Milliseconds,
between
exactly.
scores. So like you
Yeah.
cannot screw up. But yeah, it's fun.
Well, you could screw up. You just gotta go again.
Yeah.
You get frustrated. You go, and then you just start again, and you play
Yeah,
another
right.
round, and then you go, oh man, I could have done better, and then you do it again and again and again. And
My,
it's-
my
Eventually
daughter
you get
was
better.
raging with that game.
Someone sounds like they have a propeller going in their room. I hear like a fan the whole time.
definitely not me.
That's not me. My room's quiet.
I hear it.
I know my room's quiet.
There you go. It's Nix's.
There you go. Maybe he had a fan on or something.
Yeah, I got a fan, huh?
You got it?
Yeah, well, usually
Okay.
fans and microphones, they don't agree, especially during like live shows. It literally sounded like I
Family
was
has
like
a cord
flying
hanging
in
the
a
camera.
in one of those prop planes.
Was it me that was making it?
No.
No,
My
Nick's
family
had a
has
fan
cord
on.
that's dangling across your screen.
Nix, this is YouTube. You got to be like me and sweat it out in here with
Yeah.
with all the bright lights on you.
Key lights.
Yeah, I know the bright lights. Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I literally had to move my my PC because it's a gaming PC and it's got like 50
Loud.
fans on it.
Yeah.
So I had to get that
Mine-
out of
mine
range
was
of the
loud.
microphone, where you'd be hearing that the whole time.
Those cards. That's like the greatest hits of Nintendo.
These are all
Yeah.
games that you play
Those
the
are like the
challenge.
greatest hits right there.
Yeah, these are the
Blue
games
Fight.
you put the
Play that
challenges
game.
in.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
those
so
all
these are
good.
they're all ones from the challenge, man. That's why I told you you need to get a Switch and you need to get
Oh,
this
man.
game. It's so phenomenal.
Excite bike.
Sight Bike, Mario
Ah.
2.
I'm surprised Nix doesn't have it.
Nix needs it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
right.
game is designed for Nix.
Biggie D wants the game. Biggie D, if you're gonna get
Yeah.
it, go for the physical. They're
deluxe.
still available.
You have to get the deluxe version. That's what comes with this. The physical doesn't by itself. There's 2 versions. The deluxe has the.
Metroid, man. All the classics. Zelda.
It's $60 for the deluxe. It's $40 for the physical standard, and it's $30 for the standard digital. I think. And then Mario Brothers.
Those are nice, man. Anyone that's into Nintendo, that's a nice set of collectible cards for Nintendo.
Yeah, see,
like the
Jason
best
Little
of the
Alien
best.
confirming that it's beautiful. It
These
is.
are all the best cartridges.
The
All the best
pins,
games.
everything, the gold cartridge and all those double-sided cards, all really high quality stuff that they packed in that box.
See,
You know,
Brooklyn,
and then you still have the game.
Controllers.
that's how you do nostalgia right. That's the
Yeah.
correct way to show nostalgia.
And look at
That
the
is
box.
the correct way.
It's got
Yeah.
it's got the
This is
original
an example of what you should be doing.
the original Nintendo World Championship logo. Obviously the NES font.
I know what you're leading at,
all the
Brad. We'll be
games.
getting into that shortly.
Yeah, it's solid. Yeah, this is better than anything from Arcade 1-Up, if that's what you're getting into. I mean, and it's cheaper.
My
Buy a
only
Switch,
complaint-
buy this.
My only complaint is I think it should have your friends' scores available so you can see what they're doing.
I think so too, but it'll
It's
be
not-
interesting. It'll be interesting on
you
Monday.
can't select who you play against too, right? Like
Well,
You can't. I'm not online with the game, so I'm not able
I
to
want to
do.
play against. I want to play against my family, Knicks in Brooklyn and stuff.
I would just like to see if I'm friends with someone on the Switch. Just forget about everybody else out there because I can care less. I just want to compete against my friends' scores. That'd be cool if you could do that.
Yeah,
Playing
I like that.
also maybe some of the other multiplayer stuff that you can do on it. I think there's like a party mode. That'd be kind of fun to
Right.
play online.
I
Yeah.
think the party mode you might. Can you pick people on the party mode? I haven't played the.
I
played
think
the
it's
party
just
mode with my
local.
son. Okay, I played it with my son, and he killed me. He won like 80 and I won like 40.
That's awesome.
Well, my son plays Nintendo Switch like 24/7, and I don't.
Yeah.
So he's he's-
Excuses.
No, there's no excuse. There's
So,
no excuse. He's better.
Yeah.
I that's the case.
Great job, Nintendo, on touching on all on nostalgia, but there was also another company that touches on people's nostalgia that released something that showed up in Costco. Let's check this out.
Check this out. Ooh.
This picture was circulating all over the place.
That's nostalgic.
But I want
remember
everyone to be
those.
quiet. No, nobody
don't-
say a word. Shh, everyone quiet. We're gonna do something different on the Friday Night Arcade Show. So everyone, it's fine for everyone to say something about it, but here's the rules. You can say nice things only. So who wants to go first? I'll go first. Okay, I'll go first. So I'm going to say something nice about this. I think the marquee is well done. Brad, anything nice?
Yeah. I like that it has a BO monitor that I could remove and put in a better arcade.
Okay, it was nice. That was nice.
Nice. It's a nice monitor.
was
I could
nice.
take it, I could remove
It was-
I could put in something better than this.
Yeah, it was nice, and it's also practical.
I'm pointing at the features.
Oh,
Yes.
can I say something? Can I say
Nix, would
something
you like to
nice?
say something nice about this?
You see in the bottom left-hand corner of the control panel there, that triangle. It's got
Yeah.
it's got a warning label on it there, right? So it's putting the user first. It's warning you of the danger of the edge of the control panel for your hand there. You see the screws? 'Cause that's where your hand's going to be resting. So it's
This could
warning
be
you
sharp.
to be careful. It
Could
could
I
be
say
sharp.
something else nice about it? What's nice about this to me is that nobody here in my house ever plays on the second player control deck. I play all my arcade games by myself. So if I were to have this in my house, nobody would be stuck on playing on the two-player side.
I have something nice to say.
Positive, right?
I have
Steps.
something nice to say. What's really wonderful about this cabinet is that I'm not going to have any FOMO of missing out.
That is nice.
And my family,
It's better than nothing.
it's better than nothing.
I
It's
got
almost
another one.
better-
I
it's
got
almost better
I got
than
I got another one. Something nice, Mike. Well, you know what? They've got light up buttons.
Yeah. Another thing I could say nice is that I can save money on a Costco membership. That's nice, right? Is anyone?
That is nice.
We have a bunch of our friends here from the home arcade community watching. Does anyone else in the chat room have anything nice to say about?
Sacro says
new product?
Sacro says it's nice that they aren't charging $700. This is only $600. What a value!
But that's because it's a Costco. You have to have a membership.
It's nice they're not charging $700.
All right, now let's get honest. what the hell is happening here? So I can understand this, like if you pick it up for like the Golden Tee, but how the hell are you playing the other games that they put on this
You're gonna
thing?
play Defender on that.
Well, we showed earlier,
Dude, you literally
Paperboy.
have to have a college degree to figure out how to play Defender on this thing.
Okay, so
this-
earlier,
There's not even enough buttons to cover.
You
the
have to
buttons
take
that
a
the game
course.
has. The game has one more button than the machine has.
I am so confused by the button layout on this thing.
well, it's very easy. Papa Brad and I talked about this earlier. We had the control scheme up for Tubin, and the live button functions as a in-play button, as is the start button. So when you press start to start, after that, the start button becomes one of the buttons to play the game.
You know what this looks you know what this looks like to me? This looks like when you breed an elephant with a pot-bellied pig.
What?
There you go. There's the review.
And this is the offspring.
So we know Arcade 1-Up's been doing some crazy. I mean, they really haven't been doing much of anything this year, but when they are doing stuff, it's all this wild stuff.
is
So
what
do you
they
think
come
that
up
this
with.
is? Do you think at this point, like Arcade 1-Up has completely abandoned the entire point of what they were supposed to be, and they're now just like gonna mix and match whatever their biggest sellers are into these cabinets?
Proof
I
is
don't
in
know.
the actions.
Brooklyn for years.
Proof
they've
is
been-
in the actions. Look
for
at what
years
they're-
they've
what
been
this is.
dumping on multicades, and this is a straight up multicade. For years,
This
they've
is a
been like,
multicade.
Our cabinets
Straight
are
up.
replicas. Our cabinets are replicas. It's the nostalgic artwork. This is a very badly executed multicade.
Monstrosity.
But so, how is it that on Glenn's GRS deck for the iArcade, he figured out how to have a trackball, 2 spinners, and proper button configuration all in that space? But they seem to have a lot of space to work with. But I guess they wanted to take up the real estate with having the Golden Tee, the different shots and stuff like that on there.
Yeah.
So, but another thing.
It's because they don't play the games, Brooklyn.
Another thing is,
They don't ask. They don't even ask. People
how
about
confusing
games.
is it going to be to play a game when you're used to if a game is a 2-button game, you're used to that button being to the right of
To
the first
side,
one.
The buttons are up and down.
Now
They're
it's
on top of each
down,
other.
but it's on like a 45-degree angle.
It's bizarre.
Your natural
It is.
reaction, like,
It's
is
bizarre.
your natural reaction on player 2 is you're going to be tapping off the cabinet into the air
I mean,
to try to hit the second
People are gonna
button.
have to put their hands sideways on this thing to use the buttons. You're gonna have to like. tilt
At this
your
point,
hands.
what I would do, honestly, is if I would just get the Golden Tee one without the other games in it. You know, it's nice that they're there, but I don't like, look at the spacing on player 1 and player 2. Maybe it's just this picture, but they don't even look like they're spread out the same distance on both sides. One looks closer than the other.
I know
This thing is wild, dude.
because that's where the buttons
They could
are.
have they
Heavy,
could have
yeah.
they could have placed those buttons better. Like there's room.
Yeah, that's what I'm
they
saying.
could've.
If
They
Glenn
could've.
was able to put everything that he put in the GRS deck,
There's so much wasted real estate. Like,
how
there's-
could
look
they
at
wasted
all.
it with the Golden Tee, with the all the markings for the different shots and stuff like that?
Yeah, but does the trackball have to even be that size? You know what I'm saying? Could they went with a smaller trackball, which would have allowed more room?
I have no
This
idea.
is-
Control
I have
panel.
no idea.
Like, that
all
would've
that
been
being
an
said,
option.
all that
Why
being
not?
said, they're still using a plastic deck protector in 2024. We've all had decks, that, either with vinyl arcade graphics or like what iArcade. We've had better stuff. It's like they're still going. They went backwards back to just a piece of plastic, a clear piece of plastic over cheap artwork. I mean, it's just terrible.
The way I look at it is like this.
Another step back.
If you're like anyone from this community, the home arcade community, okay?
Yeah, can we
Not
pull
just
that
some average person walking into Costco and be like, oh, look, an arcade. There's literally no point in getting this if you have a Legends Ultimate, if you have an iArcade with the GRS deck. Like, you can then play all these games way better. Like, there's literally no point. So this is not meant for
Like-
anybody from this community. This is
If
just
you're-
meant for the average Joe that walks in and be like, oh, look at that cool arcade.
If you're a YouTuber and you want to assemble it for views and then review it for views,
It will get views. And
Reviews.
Yep. I
You
could
wanna go to
imagine.
Costco, if you wanna go to
Cornicate, if you
Costco
pick
and
this up,
review
I know
it,
you're out there
play
somewhere.
it.
Here, let me pull it up.
If you pick this up, you just got a golden tee not that long ago. I remember you putting it together. If you literally now go and get this, you're crazy, man. But it could be a smart move for YouTube because people will come out in droves to watch anybody putting that
Oh
together.
yeah.
Let's see the different images. There we go.
I'm just not going to be the one doing it.
Like, look at that. Look at the spacing on all the stuff underneath.
Yeah.
100 and also $179 for all those premium controls. I mean, you're getting good
Look
stuff.
at that.
You're getting
Come
you're getting a great
now.
trackball.
Come on now.
You're getting Brooklyn volcano buttons.
Let's go back to that.
A
That's the
gate
best image of
switching
it right
joystick.
there.
You know what? At least they
that.
didn't
And
just.
that's $179. How is that arcade one up worth 600?
Hey, at least they didn't buy it,
How's that a good
reverse
value?
engineer it, and then put it in their product like they did before.
And did
Yeah.
you mention the gate switcher?
The gate switcher.
Which
Yeah.
is yeah, look
Perfect
at it.
four-way to eight-way.
Fits nicely in there. Ooh, hold on a second. Yeah, right there. Right there, look at that.
And it doesn't need a deck protector.
No
No.
deck protector. Does that
No.
does that have a cheap piece of plastic that's going to get all scratched up within the first 10
No,
minutes?
look at it. Look at it.
That's
Look
what
at
I
the
hated
finish.
about the deck protectors.
I hate those things.
And especially when they decided to start lighting them up with the LED lights, because as soon as you light them
Makes
up, you
every
see
scratch
all the
that much
freaking
more
scratches
visible.
in it.
And fingerprints, yeah.
Yeah, it just like, here, let's glow all the scratches all over this thing so you can see them even better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have grandkids that just ate some Cheetos, you'll never get that thing looking right again. That's the end of it. Game over, man.
Look at the finish on that as it comes out of the box.
Yeah, I've left mine just like that, just all black. I know
Yeah.
people.
I did the artwork.
You did
but
the artwork.
It was a pain.
Man, that's
I'll admit it. It was
that's
pain.
a
It was
big
fun.
undertaking. I
You
know
gotta take
Gregory
everything
did
apart.
his recently. You got to
Pain.
take everything apart
Everything
to do that
off.
right.
Yeah, see, with me, I had the
Which is all
Retromania,
that underneath. Oh yeah.
and the Retromania is black and red anyway, so it's like, the black deck's fine. I don't see the need for the art. Now, if
Yeah,
I had
I'm fine
a Dragon's,
leaving it.
if I had a Dragon's Lair, I may do it, but I think
I
you
do,
know,
and I'm leaving it black, Steps.
Just my point was, if
I'm
that
good.
was a graphic, like a game graphic, like if you were a manufacturer and you put a game graphic with that same vinyl, it would stay looking just as good, you know.
Yeah. So the
Just
only
a
thing on
bad
this,
decision. It's cheap.
the only thing on this is the the placement of the spinners. You got to reach over the sticks, but Glenn did figure out
Which we'll
something
do
for
here.
that. You
Yeah.
can completely remove the sticks on this thing. I don't know anyone that's going to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone that's playing that many spinner games that you're going to take the sticks off. So I just leave mine on. But I've been able to play some of the games with the spinners pretty good. But you're kind of like reaching over the stick. But it's
Yeah, you
still
kinda use your
great that they're
fingertips
there.
Anyway, you know, when you're doing it, you're using your fingertips, you know.
Yeah, where else would he put them? If you put them in the front, then you're going to be constantly, hitting them when you're playing like the majority of the
I think
game.
it's just the quality too. When you spin that spinner and it just spins so effortlessly, like everything is just the precision, you know, of good controls. It makes a big difference, you know. And even Cornercade, like
Well,
he
let's
realized
see. Look at-
once
yeah, look
once
at
he
the space
replaced one
underneath.
set of controls, Brooklyn, now he wants to do every arcade he has. He's like us from 2 years ago, like when we first got into this arcade hobby.
Yeah.
You know, you
So
realize,
this-
oh well, these controls suck. I need to
This
replace
shows
them.
you that there isn't much room to work
That's
with
2 years
after
ago.
you've laid everything out. So if you can try to envision how you would try to put a spinner somewhere else, like the spinner is located here. That's the spinner there, and then that's the spinner there. Where else would you think you could put it where you'd slide these up, move those over, put it down here? You know, there is, especially with all these different mounting brackets that have to be here that are wide with the trackball and the joystick. And
All
then
the-
you have so he probably figured out every which way to do it, and this is probably the best way to do it.
Well, yeah, they could have made a Mortal Kombat They could have made Golden Combat like everybody thought they were making. Honestly, I think that might have sold better than this. We'll see, though. I think Mortal Kombat has more popularity than the Midway Classics.
I think we're seeing the slow end to Arcade 1-Up. They are no longer the same type of business that they were when
They're
they
not
first
what they used
started.
to be, Brooklyn.
But I got to be honest with you, none of these things, like when you see them, like you'll see like on Cornicade show, and like our stuff when we have these arcades in the background and we have all the lights and everything's set up nice, they look good. But you know, I work in different homes every day, and every so often happened to be last week, I was in a house that had an arcade one up, and when you just see them sitting there by themselves, they do not look like arcades. They look like toys. You know, it's all about how you display them.
Well, the iArcade definitely looks like a premium product when you look at it.
Yeah, the iArcade still to this day, I'll just keep saying it. It was the best built and best looking 3/4 scale home arcade. The artwork,
goat!
everything about it,
It's the goat.
is just amazing. And what's so on last time we did a show, I was talking about the fact that my monitor in my Gold started to get green lines in it many months back, and I picked up the monitors that everybody says go with the iArcade. Since then, Buy Stuff arcades have come out with their own replacement monitor solution for Arcade 1-Ups, for iArcade Gold, and iArcade. And I was wondering, why do they have on their listing one for iArcade and one for the iArcade Gold? And I think I found out why. So I got inspired by watching Nick's do his monitor swap, because he did pick up the Buy Stuff arcade for his Gold. And I was like, you know what? Like, what am I doing? Like, I've had these monitors sitting here for, it's got to be over 6 months at this point, maybe even longer.
Yeah.
So I went down, decased the one that I wanted to put in, installed the thing. So, I mean, simple process. At this point, I can literally do it with my eyes closed. It takes me like 5-10 minutes to do it. But I got to the final step, which was plugging in the power cord that goes from the board on the Gold to the monitor. So when you power it up, it turns on. And
Different connector.
lo and behold, I find out that the Gold has a way smaller, the connection, the power connection that snaps in is not the same size. So I think that's why Buy Stuff Arcade has the option of Gold. I did not double check this, but I know I remember anyone that's done the monitor swap in the Gen 1s never said anything about having to cut the wires. And I work with wires all day long. It's not like I'm not comfortable. If I wanted to cut the wires, I could have just spliced them on to the end that would have fit. But I don't want to tamper with the Gold. I just want to leave. I want to leave it stock, like I said. So I did wind up ordering the Buy Stuff monitor for the Gold. So I'm looking forward to that showing up. I just put the old one back in for now.
Yeah, I got one coming too, Brooklyn.
Awesome, man. Because I'm trying to work on videos, right? And I'm doing my parts for the videos, and I got my arcades and stuff in the background. And then the Gold, you could just see through it because I had the monitor out. I was like, man, I got to put the monitor back in. So yeah, it's good. I have it back in there now. Like I said, 5 minutes. Figure out
how to do it after you've done it once. It's not that
hard. It's so like easy. It's a joke. You don't even have to remove, like, you literally just open the back. You can leave the whole control deck on, the glass, everything, and you just it comes out so easy.
Not too bad.
Yeah, it's so simple to do. So I'm really looking forward to that, because every time I jump on the Gold, you realize like how much they kind of stepped it up. The controls are so tight on that thing. It's such a beautiful looking cabinet. It's got great sound, like deep bass. Love the marquee on it. Just everything about it. So that I'm keeping stock. I got tons of games on it, and looking forward to just having like a badass BOE screen in there. Nick, you can confirm that
I can.
like you can be laying on the floor, you could be up on a ladder, you could be all the way to the left, all the way to the right, and that thing is crystal clear from every angle.
Brooklyn.
All to the left, all the way to the right.
In the 4KP,
down.
that's also a BOE monitor, because I took it apart when I
I
did
can be
the,
20 feet away or more
SSF.
and see
The
the color
BOE.
clearly. No washout. 20 feet away.
BOE.
It's freaking. It's BOE. It's BOE. Bliss.
Best on
Yes,
earth.
Yes.
That's what it stands for. So, but I can confirm this. before my monitor started to have issues, and my Gen 1, same thing. They are IPS monitors, but I can look at them from any angle, and they were crystal clear. It was just one day I'm playing a game on the gold, and I was like, what the hell? And these green lines started to appear, and it just happened out of nowhere. I looked it up online, and they said, oh, if it's like green lines, it's easy fix. Take the monitor out. There's like the ribbons and stuff that wrap around there. That means that they're just not making good connection. But when I had it out, I was trying that. I was pressing on it, and it wasn't making any kind of change. The only thing that changes it is if I leave it on for a while. What I mean, like a while, like a couple of hours, the lines really settle down a lot. But that's not what I want. I want to pop it on.
How clear that is, even from a crazy side angle. No washout. That's zero washout monitor. None.
Look at that crystal.
And that's how it should be, man.
Yeah.
No washout.
It's the last step.
That's shine from the glass. I got the glass on there. Oh yeah. That burger time.
Man, that was the best decision I ever made for my home arcade, was when I said, yeah, I'm getting a gold as well, even though I already had the Dragon's Lair.
It's pimped.
I would regret it so much if I would have missed out, because you can find Gen 1s. You know, the Dragon's Lair is starting to get harder to find. People like are requesting them, but try to find a gold out there.
I've never seen one ever.
Good luck.
I haven't seen one ever.
I saw 19K's Foxes on Facebook Marketplace, and then somebody else bought it.
Well, they all sold theirs because it did not suit their YouTube channels anymore. You know what I mean? But here's the thing: is that if they just would have like chilled out and waited. I know Michael B rebought a Gen 1 because it's moddable now, and now we have the Viper board, and the Viper board is actually better suited for the gold than it is for the Gen 1.
Yeah. Well, that's good. There'll be different solutions for people that have higher keys.
So what? I don't want to spread misinformation, but what's the deal with potential of being able to play online games again with the Viper in there? Is there any truth to that?
Yes. Yes, there is. And
what do you know, Nix?
Oh, they're gonna be making ways to they're gonna have some like apps and stuff that they're gonna be on there. We're gonna be able to connect it to the PC and stuff. Like they said, run Steam through there, and they I don't know what he called this. He called this thing called Moonbeam. I don't know. I'm not familiar with what it is. I don't know if anybody else knows what that is. But he says we use that to be able to create online servers and stuff, and be able to play online. It's going to be interesting. So yeah, it's pretty much going to be what iArcade should have been.
Yeah,
and
well,
we're gonna have access to community again, essentially.
Yeah, if that's true, online. That's gonna be really good.
Yeah,
to kind of link up with everybody again.
It's a game changer,
and be able to start.
You have no idea. I'm excited.
That'd be awesome.
I can't wait to get this Viper board in my hands and get that set up.
You have to do some tutorials like you did with your monitor, Nix.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to spend some time because it's probably gonna be a lot of stuff because he's packing in a lot of stuff, all these features.
Yeah, it's just a lot. Right? It does a lot. Looks like.
Everything that's gonna be doing.
So I'm glad that I didn't hesitate on everything. I'm glad I got obviously the Mystery Encoder mod right away. That I got Glenn's control deck, and now have the Viper, the entire thing with the switcher and everything on order, because it's almost like you don't need the Mystery Encoder mod for this, but you do need Glenn's control deck to, because it's got a button there already reserved for the Viper where you can switch back and forth.
Well,
so convenient.
So the only problem is if you put a Viper in a regular iArcade, then the headphone jack don't work?
Yeah, we're going to lose the headphone jack.
Is that whether you use the main board or the Viper board?
Well, how are you going to... You can't just put the Viper board... You can't just stick that in your iArcade. You got to have that whole switching system.
Yeah, but you can switch between the two boards, right?
Yeah, you can switch between the two. And... Yes. Once you're on so literally if you're iArcade, let's say something ever happened to the iArcade and it doesn't work anymore, you could still keep it alive, but you're playing strictly on the Viper.
Mm-hmm.
You're basically switching over to a whole new system.
Yeah, but the headphone jack fails to work on both the main board and the
I don't know. I was hoping that Glenn
Yeah,
maybe had like a
they couldn't figure it out.
yeah,
Yeah.
something with the software and
Yeah.
you know
It's just
with iArcade no longer being in business, it's
They
not
can-
like they
yeah.
can get the specs and
yeah,
figure
that's
out
I
what
mean,
the hell they
yeah,
did.
Yeah,
Well,
that's yeah.
if it's a
why
software
I
issue,
couldn't figure it
then
out.
if it's a software issue, then it should work on the main board still. I would think.
And it does affect me doing this type of show because when I'm playing, because for some reason, also on the Gen 1, like when you're running out sound through the HDMI, the sound is extremely low. It's not like you could just play the game at a normal volume. You will not get sound through the HDMI out.
You have to turn it way
and that
up.
could also be a software thing too. It could be something in there that the way they had the volume set. And so, yeah, you got to crank that thing up to either 9 or 10. So the way I do it when we're doing the show is I jump over there, unplug my headphone jack from my mic, plug it in there, pump that thing up to 9 or 10, and then you get game audio. So that's going to be the one challenge for me.
Have you ever tried?
Because I'm not putting it in my gold straight up. I'm leaving the gold the way it's came. And that's it. The only thing that's getting changed is the screen.
Well, have you ever tried pairing headphones Bluetooth via Bluetooth to the Arcade Legacy?
Never.
No, because it does have Bluetooth. I think you can pair headphones to it.
Maybe that will work, but could you imagine if it like loses Bluetooth connection like halfway through and it's like 1 a.m. here and I have that thing on 10?
You can't Bluetooth to the PC to transfer the audio though. I don't think.
It is what it is. We'll work around it, but my decision is made. The Viper is going in my Gen 1. That's the one that I play around with.
Yeah.
Gold is staying the way it
Stock.
was. Yeah, stock.
Except for
Stock
BLM
games
My
from
goal is
straight
gonna be
just
the
arcade
one
stuff.
to rule them all. The one to rule them all.
And if I change my mind in the
Machine.
future, what's the big deal? I just say, all right, screw it, and I
Move it
move it
around,
over to
man.
there.
Exactly. Swap it.
Swap it however
Interchangeable
you want.
parts. Absolutely. That's one of the great things about it too.
So it's good to see still brand new things that we can do coming out for the iArcade because
Oh, yeah.
the monitor thing is an issue. Like I know Shotgun Sean has an issue with his monitor. Very simple way, Sean, for you to always test that your iArcade is still working if you don't see it on the monitor is just run a HDMI out to a screen. And if you see it there on the screen, you know
Picture.
your iArcade is still in perfect condition. It has nothing to do with it. It just has to do with something with the screen. And like I said, I do not think that they like whoever they sourced their screens from, they were not consistent of all the same quality.
Yeah.
Some people got washed out screens, other people got lucky and got crystal clear screens. All right, so
Beautiful.
we pretty much covered almost everybody except for one of my favorite companies to talk about. This company here, Evercade.
Yes.
Arcade.
Yes.
Evercade, it's so crazy. We've gotten so many cartridges
favorite.
this year. We already know about 4 more coming out, but Evercade put out this post earlier in the month, and I had mentioned it on the last show, but I did not remember exactly what they wrote. So they saying that they're having some fun on their Discord, talking about the remainder of the cartridges coming out for 2024, and this is what they said. So one will be a big and welcome surprise. One is a much requested collection. What could that be?
Tomb Raider, Resident Evil.
One probably won't be a surprise, but will go down well. And one is a fun wild card. So anyone like watching the show in the chat room, any kind of like speculation what they're hinting at here? You think the much requested
Resident
collection
Evil.
is Resident Evil?
Yes. 1, 2, and 3.
I was thinking Konami.
If it's Konami, you could get a TurboGrafx collection.
That would be a good collection too. A Turbo Graphics collection card.
Dude, if they start getting TurboGrafx stuff, oh man.
Well, Konami bought the whole TurboGrafx library.
How about this? How about the Capcom stuff that they couldn't get like on the cart for them, but it was only on the systems when you bought them, right? Because they don't have those. What if that's collections?
A
Big
Mega
welcome
Man
surprise.
collection would be great.
Mega Man collection,
Mega
Street
Man,
Fighter
yeah.
collection.
So what do you
or-
think? Let's go
knows?
do these one at a time. Anyone, what do you think? One will be a big and welcome surprise. So a
That's
big
what
and
that's what I
welcome
think
surprise.
For that. Yeah, that's what I mean for that.
So
Like,
that could
maybe
be
a big-
more towards like a Resident Evil collection. And then the other one is a much requested collection. And I can tell you from always going through like the Evercade like fan groups, Konami, SNK, those are things that come up a lot. The other one that won't be a surprise but will go down well, maybe that's another
Indie title.
no, well, they're coming out with an indie collection in 2025, so I don't think it's going to be that. Because they're already, every game of the month right now are all ones that are going to be on the next indie heroes. So it's not going to be that, but maybe it's another cartridge, another collection adding on to one that we already have. And we can't be talking like Data East because these are not, we already know about those. We already know, about the Toe Plan, Data East, obviously Tomb Raider. And then the one is a fun wild card. Who knows what that is?
That's definitely Uno.
Funny.
It's coming to Evercade. You heard it here.
Jason says, I don't see them doing Mega Man since I think Capcom wants their games tied to devices without a HDMI. I think that maybe that, I mean, they have Mega Man and all that on other consoles. I
could
think
play it on
maybe-
Steam and I could stream it.
Yeah, I think maybe they wanted to keep it so that it wasn't on cartridge yet so they could sell the devices individually. That may be a possibility too.
So, Elio, this could be the first one. One will be a big and welcome surprise. I know they do have plans to release at least another Giga Cart this year. So we've already seen the Tomb Raider collection on the first one. So those Giga Carts are reserved for games that would take up way more space that they wouldn't be able to fit on one of their regular cartridges. So, I mean, could be that.
But
John would like to see some Resident Evil as well. Yeah, that would be really cool. Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3.
But Rick, it'd be really cool to have a physical cartridge of all the Mega Mans. That'd just be cool.
But I can't figure out, one probably won't be a surprise, but will go down well. So I'm thinking it's something that we already have a collection for, and then this is either going to be collection 2 or 3, depending on which one it is. So what would be like a
Jalico?
beloved collection?
Does Jalico need another collection?
I don't know.
They did Jalico collection, right? I think they did.
Well, whatever it is, whatever Evercade is up to, I know I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited for this winter to start rolling around because all these fun things going to be showing up.
I know.
I have lots of work to do in here, Brad, to get it all ready.
I know. You're going to have
Yeah.
lots of stuff coming.
Yeah. I'm finally
Gotta get
going to
ready.
just have a really nice way to display all of my cartridges, all of the limited edition boxes and things I have with Evercade, and now that beautiful Burger Time as well. I'm going to have to run some extra power up there. So I can have I could just like you don't see any wires, and I could just have like that. I'd love to have that Burger Time on at all times when I'm in here and just playing the attract mode.
You just said extra power. I go, you used to have like a bunch more arcades in that room. You probably have plenty of power. I thought you meant.
No, I have plenty of power, but I'll run I'll run power up higher up,
Look at
so
the
it's like
Brooklyn,
because
I'm
I'm putting it.
There we go.
I'm on my Evercade now. I just figured out a way that I could play Burger Time from my
levitating.
Evercade.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. How'd
It's
you get
right
up there
there,
on that
Brooklyn.
screen?
And it was funny, Brad.
God,
Is
I'm in
I
Evercade.
Oh my god,
world.
he's moving.
I told you guys before we went live tonight. Maybe
gosh.
maybe
I found a way.
maybe two of the hosts of the show
Time.
should challenge each other in Burger Time for the celebration of me winning the quarter arcade Burger
I love
Time
Burger
tonight.
Time.
Oh man, do I love that
It
game.
is a great game.
It is, man. It's like one of the best retro arcade
Great
games out
classic
there.
Retro arcade.
Wait a second. You got another Evercade? I thought you sent that other one back.
No, this is my handheld one. Steps. This is my original Evercade. I
Oh,
got
yeah,
the original,
Brad's
the
got
white
the
and- white and
OG.
red one. The white and red one.
And he's got
Oh, okay.
obviously he has the cord to
I
run
have
it
the
out.
cord to connect it to HDMI. I just remembered.
Oh, okay. But that thing will not display the Pac-Man.
So
game.
Brad, why
You'll
don't
get
you
the
do
Pac-Man.
this? Why don't you challenge somebody here at Burger Time? We can get into a 1/4 challenge now. It's always nice to have Evercade represented on the show, so you can play off
definitely.
of Evercade,
I'll play off of an Evercade. Yeah.
and then someone can play off of Legends or whatever Steps is playing on nowadays.
yeah. Steps. You want to play some Burger Time? I'll challenge Steps.
I also invited Ichabod Crane on the show. I see him there in the chat room. I don't know if he's all set up. He does know how to set up his iArcade now for nice, clear streaming. So I couldn't. I'll put the let's live dangerously, and I will put the actual link to the show
Ichabod
in the
Crane.
chat room.
I could
for
play
Ichabod
on my
Crane.
iArcade. I gotta hook it up though. Definitely got Burger Time.
Well, Brad is no joke at Burger Time.
Well, he'll
I
kick
don't
my
know about
butt then,
that.
probably.
It's been a while since I played it.
I used to have a pattern for Burger Time. I don't
Really?
remember it.
Wow.
Well, let's see if Ichabod Crane shows up. He's not set up for that. What a professional this guy is. I let him know like 2 hours ago.
Dude, all my stuff breaks in my computer breaks in my arcade. I still found a way, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Papa Brad comes ready.
All right, so
he finds a way.
who wants to play against Brad in Burger Time? Because I'm playing Mystic Warriors.
I can play Burger Time.
I want to show off Mystic Warriors, a game. If you like Sunset Riders, this was their actual same team. This was their follow-up game, Mystic Warriors, which might even be a better game
You want me just to start
than
playing,
even
Brooklyn?
Sunset Riders. Yeah. Let's go, man. Pop that thing on. Somebody will step up and play.
No, I'll play. I'll play,
All right.
man.
All right, Steps
I
is
got-
getting ready.
I-
Okay. It starts. Look at that. This is the way the screen looks. Pretty cool. Let me take myself off the screen here for a minute.
You're fine. We can see you in there.
Okay.
You're not blocking anything. It's a vertical game.
oh my gosh! Look, my iArcade still works.
Wow, I'm seeing a bunch of Burger Times now backstage.
So you start. Which one is this? Which one's the pepper button? Oh man, I'm spoiled.
Pepper.
Well, you can always adjust your controls for the game, and it will permanently save it. So you can have the pepper button where you think it should be.
I don't know which button's pepper.
Hit them all.
Oh, I'm about to waste one.
It's pretty much only a one button game,
button,
so
Yeah.
probably gonna be the first button.
Ah,
Oh, you're in a bad spot
I
there.
know. I can't find out what. I was trying to figure out which button it was. It's not that button. Oh, I just wasted it. Okay, so now I know what button it is.
Pepper.
So start over, man.
Gotta start over.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair. You gotta know the controls.
there you go.
Gotta
Restart.
know the
Hold on, how do I
controls.
restart? Reset. Okay,
Someone's got sound rocking in the back.
I hear
My
that.
family, I hear him.
No, it's not me.
I'm playing.
Oh, it's
All right,
Steps. Oh,
I got Steps muted.
Like that.
No one on the show follows the rules.
Here we go.
right, Steps paused it. Oh, it's back on.
Look at that.
Hold on, I'm trying to.
Look at that. I had it all set up. Now it
Yeah.
went the other way.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Oh, that was a good move, Brad.
Yeah.
All right, we're good. We are good. I was just making sure I knew what.
How
the
do you
buttons
find
were.
playing this with a controller?
I'm not used to it.
Oh,
It's rough.
I'm thoroughly spoiled from having that four-way
Yeah.
gate.
Oh yeah.
And hitting that button and having the perfect four-way, but it's definitely fun. It's still a great game. I mean, I'll always love this game.
I don't even play my Evercade games with the controller in the box.
I know. I just
barely.
Got
I
just
use the
got
8-bit though.
The
Nice move.
controller, the 8-bit dough that you said was so good. Look
Yeah.
at this. Let me get them all.
You know what? I believe that 8-bit dough is 4-way out of the box. Someone can test that out.
No, it's 8-way.
Is it 8-way? I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah, I play Street Fighter with it. Yeah.
Okay.
Today I was looking up to see if I could install some type of gate switcher.
Okay, that's one. Money.
You can. That was one thing that they
you
kind
can,
of
yeah.
like missed out on. They should have had like a dial on the bottom where you can just turn
Right.
it to 4-way and 8-way. I mean,
Yeah.
they do that on the Egret Mini too.
Right.
You can easily switch it. So that was one thing that was like a miss. But other than that, man,
So I
love playing with that.
what you would have to have a. Do they make a sandwood controller that you can push down and do something to switch the gates?
Not that I know of.
Oh,
I mean, you have solutions, you know, like those little plastic clip-ons, but
Right.
nothing beats that gate switcher.
right.
And in this, sometimes it's crucial because, like, you know, like you miss a ladder
Right.
because you're hitting it on an angle.
That,
Yeah, that's it. It could screw up your game. And also like games like for like Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah, anything that requires precise four-way.
Well, I was playing Donkey Kong,
Oh.
and I'm like,
There you
oh
go.
man, this sucks. This is 8-way.
Nice.
And then
Nice,
that's what
Brad.
led me down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, Donkey Kong too. Like you go to hit a ladder and then you're not going up the ladder.
Right.
Look at that. Nice. Got a bunch of them.
What's the furthest you ever
Ooh.
gotten this? You bet a pepper right there.
I haven't gotten that. I haven't. Oh, man.
Oh.
no!
Oh, they got me.
No!
I got too close to the fire.
You're still doing really good. It's not the easiest game.
fire.
That's
yeah.
the easiest game.
But yeah,
I play it
there's
better on my
patterns to
arcade.
this game where you can get like super big high
Okay, I did
scores.
start the fire.
I can't remember the patterns. That's the problem, though, my family.
Yeah, I don't remember either. It was only like last year I knew it.
Like Rexer did this video of a pattern of Pac-Man. He's like, "Oh, all you need to do is get to this level and then just keep doing this pattern." I was like, I watched it 10 times. I was like, how the hell am I supposed to remember that pattern?
Uh-huh.
Get out of there. It's a death zone.
But it
thing
kind
is
of
dark.
ruined the game knowing the pattern.
Do you?
I just like
Ooh,
playing
nice.
games. If you're just doing a pattern,
Right.
like,
Right.
are you even really playing at that point?
Right.
I just like the randomness of these games.
Yeah, that is true. I might have just screwed myself. Oh,
Man,
Oh no!
almost got greedy.
Oh no!
So that's it.
I think you got 17,000.
17,000 even. That's easy to remember. 17.
All right, so
17.
let's bring in Steps. I would, since you paused your iArcade, I would just restart the game.
No, we're good.
Good luck, Steps.
Yeah, I'm
See, iArcade is even nice enough to show you it's a 4-way game, even though on the original controllers they were 8-way.
I think what's cool about the Viper board is it's going to switch the gates for you.
It actually played pretty good for being a handheld. The Evercade really played pretty well.
I agree, my family.
Is it going to do it automatically?
Yeah.
Like it'll
Yes.
know? Oh,
Yes.
that
You
is
select a
freaking
four-way-
crazy,
yeah.
dude.
Oh,
When
man,
I said this is going to be the one machine
Oh
to
my
rule
God.
them all, I wasn't kidding. It's Lord of the Machines, like Lord of the Rings. Like it's going to be the ultimate thing.
Well, I know Glenn has a lot of iArcades, so he'll probably be doing it somewhat for himself too. You know.
Like the reality will set
He
in
loves
once
the
we
retro
once we
games.
get it. Once we get in our hands, you guys will understand what I'm talking about now. It's and how excited I am now. Like you're gonna feel that when we get it. Oh my god.
It's coming pretty soon too. I bet I'll have that and probably my Alpha before I have my Zabo's Donkey Kong artwork for my Build-A-Cade.
Probably.
Oh, you'll definitely have it before you get your burger time.
Ooh, well, she's going for speed. You know, you can.
What's
drop
going on,
them.
Johnson 80 Games?
you can
Johnson
drop 'em
80
on the
Games.
bun.
This is one of his favorites. Mine too.
Yeah, I love this game. This game is a classic
I
to
should
me.
play this more often. I don't play enough.
I don't play it because I suck at it.
Yeah, same. Okay, just because I need to play it more to see the pattern.
They had at the Houston Arcade Expo, someone sold a exact replica Burger Time cabinet with the Burger Time art, with a 60 and 1 in it for like $800, and it was beautiful.
Wow.
It was
Oh,
another
you
one of
missed
those
my
times
screen.
where, like, if I lived in that area and I had a truck, I would have bought that arcade and took it home. It was that good of a deal. It was so nice.
Yeah.
Took videos of it.
One of the cabinets
But
that
it
you
was
showed
very
off that.
reason-
Oh,
very reasonably priced.
you almost got out of it, Steps.
Yeah, Jason, the characters in Burger Time, they do move in a specific pattern, but they
Peter
also
Pepper.
move based on how you move.
Yeah,
There
and
is-
the
there
really
is a
the
little
really
bit in-
great
yeah.
players that they bunch up all the characters
Right.
together and they drop
That's
them
right.
all on one bun.
No.
And that's where you get the crazy points. Like if you're
That's
point
right.
scoring, they get all the characters to get on one bun, and then they drop them all together, and you get like crazy points.
So
anybody
we
else going?
no, it's just one-on-one.
Oh,
We're
okay.
changing up
Good
the
game,
show,
Steps.
Steps. No more. We're not
Lots
going
of
to do it where
transitions.
everyone's going to play the same game. So it'll be one-on-one in a game, and then once we get back to it, it'll be another game. The game that I'm choosing is Mystic Warriors, game from Konami.
Set up a new scene.
Could that game possibly ever show up on Evercade? Man, that would be a huge hit. If that game came out on Evercade, and if you're not familiar with Mystic Warriors,
Something like that.
I'm going to show it off here tonight. I don't know how well I'm going to do, but wait till you see how cool this game is.
Try this.
What are you doing, Brad?
Trying to get my camera back on. I had to switch to XSplit.
There you are. You're
No,
still
I,
there.
I literally switched to XSplit and set that whole scene up on the fly. But yeah, I'm back.
So who wants to play me in Mystic Warriors? It's
Challenge
kind of
someone.
like an action. I guess you'd call it. Think of Sunset Riders. It's that style game. You'll even see like Sunset Riders posters in the background of the game, like in the city.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, because it was made by said it earlier, the same team. This was the game they made right after. So, you want me to? I'll just pop it on.
I
Everybody
have
hear
it
it?
loaded.
You have it loaded, my family? All right,
Yeah,
so
that's
I'll
fine.
play you, but
That's
I'll
fine.
go first, okay?
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to switch over, bring myself full screen. Let's get switched over to the iArcade. And then I will also switch over my audio, give you some sound from it.
Nothing even matters. I'm not for the influence of the events of the futures.
Ninja.
Ninja!
Only a ninja can kill a ninja.
Brooklyn has chosen Kojoi!
Game looks good, man. Let's go.
Capture your friend.
Like ninjas and helicopters.
And fight!
We went invisible there for a minute.
Yeah, I saw it.
A capture card, huh? Eat my stars.
And Kojoi!
Ninja magic. Aktua.
Did he say Haktua?
Aktua.
And Parkour! Parkour!
You got a Haktua that thing.
Sit on that thing.
And Splatoon!
Skull. In case you didn't know, that was a skull.
Parkour! Parkour! And Splatoon! Hooyah! Parkour!
Go ninja, go ninja, go!
Unsai Bandai!
I like it. I swear, Brooklyn practices these games all week.
Yeah, he says
no
that's
way.
not to practice exactly. He
There's
says no practicing.
Look, there's no practicing, but then he picks a game that you know he's played a bunch. Look at that, Sunset Riders. Steph, you recognize that?
Easter egg. Yes.
Actually, Steph was the first person I ever played Sunset Riders with. What a great game.
Oh no!
Pulled a marathon, man. Driving the gas
never get away with this. Let him go. Come on.
Parkour! 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 Spit on the thing!
Nice.
Bury me with my money!
Puyan!
Booyan!
Why
You got a pussy on, Steph.
Ian fired?
Booyah! Hey, look. There's no practicing, guys.
No practice.
No practicing. That fire effect is still pretty cool, though. Seems like a higher budget version of Thunder Hoop. Shooting stuff out of your hands.
Oh, if he gets hit one more time, Brooklyn.
I do like my low budget version. Thunder Hoop is great.
Guy from Jungle.
Oh no!
Booyan!
Puyana!
Look at that, he got exactly one up, but that's the high score. What's his score?
Let's go. Let's
That was
write
the
that
high
shit down.
score. What was his score? No, it tells you 15,400.
I'll write that down. I got it.
15,400.
Got it. 15,400. I got that written down in my family.
Okay.
Somebody's in trouble.
Ooh, yeah.
Hak. I'm gonna give it the old
Haktua.
On my family, you must choose wisely.
Beware of Skull Enterprise.
Choose your character.
I cannot believe I did not take that boss out. I totally screwed up.
I know, like
Yeah,
all week
because
you've been practicing.
no. With all the practice you had, I'm surprised too.
I didn't have much practice, but I do love that game.
Oh, much practice. But yeah,
I have much practice. I'm on my show and I'm
So-
practice this game all week.
Oh,
15.
I hear buttons. I hear buttons.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've played that in a long while. But no, I'm disappointed that I didn't beat the first boss because I only want to show off how cool this game is. And every level, like they throw a whole different scenario at you. But 15,400
Good score.
is the score to beat.
Respectable, yes.
My family.
You ready?
There he
Okay.
goes.
Let's see.
So we saw.
So-
that
so
was-
what's cool,
that was
you can
from
choose
IRK.
any-
This is from the ALU.
So when you choose a character, one character that you don't choose at random is the one that gets kidnapped in the game.
When you choose that character.
Oh, you can't. Can you choose that character?
You could choose any character you want,
Any
and then
character.
one that you don't choose will be the one that gets kidnapped. As you can see,
Okay.
Sorry,
totally
sorry
different
about
one.
the sound.
I don't have any game sound.
It's fine.
That's okay though.
What else is new?
Yeah.
We also
This
can't
is
see your score as
Friday.
usual.
It's interesting.
Hopefully he'll
sometimes
beat the first level.
They that it must be the refresh rate where the character flickers out
Hey, where's
because you know it's
Bubble?
not doing that on the arcade. It's just when you're transferring it to the video capture.
How did mine look?
You were
look good.
blinking out a little bit on certain scenes, but you could tell what was going on. But just like this, same thing.
It's just emulation.
Yeah, it's probably
No, on the cabinet wasn't doing that. It's just the
Yeah, it's a capture
we're
card.
running at like
It's the frames. The capture
Not
card
enough
picks it
frames
up.
per second,
It's just capture card. Yeah.
no, I think it's StreamYard.
You think it's StreamYard?
Yeah, because we're not running at you're not running at a fast
Refresh rate.
frames per second. on here.
Yeah, that's what it is. It is cool though. You get the idea. Here comes the skull van. In case you didn't know, they wrote
Oh
it
yeah,
on there.
headbang. Sweat. Use that hair.
Jump.
Oh yeah.
Don't do what I did.
It's got
Talk
good
to
hair.
her.
It's a good hair day. It's going to get a haircut. You're getting a haircut. Look at that. The circular saw blade.
Nice.
Hope that van had good insurance.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can
We got
find some-
karate and judo. Which one is better? Yeah, this
Oh,
hair.
no.
This hair is definitely. This is definitely some metal hair.
You can climb the wall.
You climb the wall there. There you go.
I don't
Who
care
made
if he
this
beats
game,
me. I just
Brooklyn?
want him to get past the first level. What's that?
Is this a Konami game?
Yeah.
Konami.
As soon as we were able to add games
comes
to the
Sunset
arcade,
Riders.
this is the first game that I made.
Cool. It's a good game.
I got introduced to this one actually on the Legends Ultimate for the first time.
Is this
How
game
did I
on the
not
Legends-
take
is
this
game
boss?
on the Legends Ultimate, or is it on Coin
It's on
Ops?
CoinOps.
Coin Ops? Yeah. So through a UCE file, you can play it. That's cool.
Well, we know if he beats this boss, he potentially beat my score.
Yeah,
I-
because you made it. You made
Or
it
maybe
most-
not because I
most
did
of the
pick
way
up.
through the boss, but you
I
were
did
getting
get
a lot
more
of points.
pickups.
You're getting a lot of points. So
Yeah, I
think
was
he's got
getting
this
more
boss. He's got this
Ah.
boss. That's just his first death.
Well, you get 2 lives in this game. I thought I
Oh
was
my God.
I thought I was good getting a 3rd life,
I
but
don't
it's
rush
just
it,
2.
man. Pay attention to that boss
Oh my
pattern.
God.
He's done.
yeah,
He's not
game
done.
over, man. Game over,
It
man.
ain't done until it's done.
It's not over till it's
No,
over.
it's done till it's done, man.
It's not over till the fat lady sings.
Come on, my
I'm
family, it's not
I'm
done.
in the mood
It's
to play
not
more
done.
games here tonight, so
It's not done till it's
Since-
done.
There
Let's
it is.
go, boy!
oh, there we go. He beat it. And he got a 10,000. Yeah, he took me out. Cool. At least now we'll get to see some more of the
See him
game.
spit on that thing now.
Hot tui.
Now look at
he's
this. Now you
hitching a
got
ride.
skiing.
yeah.
Check this out.
Go in the snow. Ninjas in the snow.
I like the art style.
It's amazing.
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
He's hanging 10.
Bow, 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 bow. Oh yeah. Let's go.
Best ninja game. I don't know. Revenge of Shinobi.
Oh,
Oh, that's it.
Continue. You already beat me. Just continue. Go ahead.
And
I want to see some more of this.
And that's how we end by a snowball.
Yep.
Okay.
Death by
Death
snowball.
by snowball.
Good game, my family. You beat me.
Sushi
thank
there.
you.
But now let's check out some more of the game for people that have never
Oh
seen
my
it
God.
before.
Boss. Make it to the
I'm
next
not gonna
boss.
make it past the snowball. You
Make it
son
to
of
the
a...
next boss.
Even though 90% of the people in the home arcade community hate watching people in the home arcade community play games, I just, if it introduces this game to one new person that has never played it before, then I've done my job.
That's great, man.
Yeah, the sky is weird that it's so pink like that. It's like, where are we, Mars?
Oh, we're
know,
skiing
it's-
now. Here we
Check it
go.
out. Now he's on skis.
This is awesome.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, this
Wipe
is
out.
straight. This is
Wipe
straight.
out.
This is straight out of Ninja Turtles. This is the surfboard level.
Oh, damn it. I didn't see that.
This is 007-esque stuff right here, man.
Yeah.
They basically reinvented this Ninja Turtle game like 5 times.
Yeah. Well, I guess they figured they had the formula. You know,
Look at the
formula
salt bay.
was good.
Look at, he's doing the salt bay thing. Look at it. Sprinkle the salt.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Sprinkle that salt.
What do they call those calthorps or something? Those little spiky things the ninjas
Oh.
throw?
Sprinkle,
Is
sprinkle.
Game Fight coming back at some point? Well, all
He's throwing Lycos.
every time we do the show, it's almost like practice for Game Fight, and it makes me realize why Game Fight is not coming back in the way I want to do it anytime soon. Because we would really need to tighten things up. Because in the newer Game Fight was not going to be like games going against each other. It was going to be 3 teams of players going against each other with all kinds of crazy twists and
rules,
turns.
yeah.
36.
Good game.
Oh, baby.
But like we would, for me to get to do it in like the way I want it to look and the way I want it to run smooth in the show, we would literally almost have to like pre-record the show.
Good job. So we got I won, and then my family won. Good job, my family.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Winners.
Why don't we do one more game, but we'll let the chat room pick it out, and then someone can go against Nixon something.
To play.
Ichabod scored 14,000. He must have been playing along.
That's good.
We'll see if any suggestions come in for games. I'm sure pretty much whatever you put in there, we can most likely find. Yeah, but that's an awesome one. Mystic Warriors, check it out. That'd be great to play back to back one day, just like run through Sunset Riders and then go right into that one.
Frogger.
Okay, I'm down for that. You want to play me in Frogger,
Frogger. Alright.
Nix?
Frogger. That's a good
Frogger
one.
was-
That's a
All
good
right.
classic
I was
game.
just playing that with
Let's
my
do some
daughter
Frogger.
last week.
It's Frogger. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Let's go.
mean,
I actually
yes.
love
You can't
Frogger.
suggest games, Brad. You're on the show.
I
Right,
love-
Frogger's
I-
good.
I love Frogger.
He didn't
Alright.
suggest thinking games, did he? He was.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my god,
What
there's
do
a
you-
lot of
what do you
F games in
suggest?
this build. Holy crap. Oh, here we are. Frogs and
Sacro's
spiders.
the one that suggested it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find it right now.
I'm finding it right now on my shelf. And I'm wondering if the audio comes through.
It has
that's
to
not
be-
a good picture.
It'd be,
It
it'd
has
be
to
cool
be.
if we could run the games head to head where you watch 2 people play at once.
That's pretty.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Like have both people play at the same time, like in
You
2
could.
rounds.
You totally could do that.
That's
Then you
what
could
me
be
and
like,
Nick's
it
did.
could be like 3, 2, 1 start, and then everyone you could be playing at the same time.
That's what me and Nick's did for King of the Balloon.
I know that was cool. I like that format. We have multiple
Oh boy.
multiple games going at once.
Oh yeah, this makes me think of the.
Yep. And unlike Arcade 1-Up, this has the correct music. They
Why
took
does
the
it-
music.
why
they
didn't it
took
have the right
music
music?
out of the Arcade 1-Up cabinet that had Frogger in it.
Why'd they take it out?
Because the song, they would have to pay for this song. They had to pay for the song.
And they didn't want to pay for it?
They would not pay for it. So rather than pay for the actual music that's in Frogger, they put different music in it.
That's so dumb.
Well,
is,
they
it's
was
a
saving
fact.
money so they could put the great graphics on it.
Yeah.
The good side art.
Well, and lest we not forget the Vaseline filter was also on that version.
Yeah, they used extra Vaseline.
I don't see any Vaseline on this version. This version is actually pretty much arcade perfect.
So somebody-
going for the extra points.
So
He's gonna bring a friend with him.
somebody wrote this music and then trademarked it separate of the
Yep.
game?
No, the songs in it are because there's the song in it that's copyrighted. Love this music though. Awesome music. Here comes completed one rack. It's on the second rack. Cars are speeding up. Challenge levels increasing.
Oh!
Oh, and he hits a tire. Takes out his first frog.
Who's playing Brooklyn?
Or is this? Yeah, it's Brooklyn, right?
Is this Brooklyn or Nick's playing?
I think this is Brooklyn.
Nick's is quiet. He's practicing.
Nick is practicing? Okay.
He's quiet.
Yeah, he is quiet. He's probably has his stuff off. He's gonna need to practice because Brooklyn's having a pretty nice run. He's gonna run out of time if he doesn't get it his frog docked soon though.
I
Running
remember.
dangerously, jumping on a crocodile, and he gets him in. He has less time. You notice when he started, his bar wasn't full. So it's still subtracted a little bit of time. You don't get a full bar when you dock a frog. But it does end up sneaking up on you. There is a sound it makes when you're in warning zone though, so that you know. Nice. Got across the road. He moves to the next level. He will have the level with the snake will appear and the otter. There's also a snake and an otter that come on to make things more complicated. Starting with a little bit over halfway of his. Oh, hit a tire. Will he be able to complete his third rack? Nice, he's across the road. Now he does have the easiest one to fill in the end, is the easiest one to get the frog in.
Yep.
He's going for the points, picking up a friend. Oh, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. Brooklyn, you got to go. And he's got it. Onto the third rack. Well done, Brooklyn. Can he take out the high score of 8,590? He's at 7,180 right now. Oh, living dangerous.
He's toying
Living
with the
dangerous. You got to be careful. There's the snake. You have
Oh,
a
you got
snake and
one.
you have an otter. That's how the Frogger makes the game more difficult.
cars. You
Snake
ought to
can-
not get hit.
The snake will kill you and the otter will push you off of the log. Nice. He's He's on a
but
roll.
that was some
He's
real ninja
almost to
skills he
beating the
had.
high score, 8,190. High score to beat, 8,590. Oh, 8,220 will be his final score with a good run. Good run. 8,220. Was that it? 8,220 is in the chat. That's the score to beat, Nix. The good run from Brooklyn Menace, showing some Frogger skills.
All right, so you
to
got my
the-
score?
Yep, 8,220. You got to the third rack. Well done, sir.
All right, let's bring in Nix.
I was giving you some blow-by-blow narration.
What version of Frogger is this?
This is I need to get new glasses.
Is this like the hand-painted version?
Is this the Atari version?
This is I've had 12 beers. This is the 12 beer version. Frogger is a great game because you can play it with one hand. It was very popular because you can actually hold a drink and play the game. One of the few games. Frogger and Pac-Man are two games that you can have a drink in one hand and play the game in the other hand.
Brooklyn, that panic move that you did was amazing.
Yeah. Oh, it was crazy, right? You saw me.
That was crazy. You like hopped right in front of a car and hopped back. That was
Like in between them.
That was some classic Frogger. That was classic Frogger there. When this game's his
How did
best.
he die?
Brooklyn,
I
you're
don't even
looking
know how
good.
He died.
Oh my god.
Oh, he hit the car.
Whoa. I think it's safe to say you won, Brooklyn.
Who else wants to play Frogger?
I want to play Frogger.
I would
All right.
love to, but I can't.
My family. Pump it up.
Okay, give me a second.
Excellent game.
Yeah, I'm glad you picked that one. That is actually one of my
That was some
favorite games
bullshit
from the
there.
days that it was in the arcade.
How did that not go on the log? I hit up and I was in front of the log. How did it not go on the log?
I don't know, man.
That was some bullshit.
I had a real good run anyway.
You almost
So
beat
my
your high
family's
score.
going
You
to
were
take a
close.
shot at it.
I thought you were going to take out your high score there for a minute.
No, I can
just-
take out that high
you're-
score. That was just some bullshit.
You're right in the strike zone.
There's my camera.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's check out my family's Frogger skills.
Oh, I don't have the music. That sucks.
What's nice about our versions is we have the original music. They had to change it on the Arcade 1-Up version.
Oh, I don't have my four-way on. Oh, that slows.
So stop the game and turn it on.
Okay, thanks. Give me a second.
What does it do, like a simulated 4-way?
No, I gotta actually go underneath my cabinet and just switch the actual gate.
Oh, okay.
I left the bottom of my control deck open so I could do that.
What do you just have a piece to snap in there?
I use a pair of channel locks, pull it down, and then turn it.
It sounds like you just broke something.
No. Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. Got it. Yep, got it.
All right. Go ahead, do your run.
Right. Nix is playing.
Yeah, I muted his sound so we don't hear double Frogger.
All right. Where am I at? Oh, here we go.
Right on this.
I was trying to pick up the female frog and get all the flies. We'll jump into the car. Like right away, it starts to get tricky with those speeding cars.
Oh. Oh no.
You got to be careful hopping behind the car. Sometimes you'll hop right into the back of it. Brad, this is another one that's up there. It's like one of the best like retro arcade games out there.
Figure out a way I can play Frogger.
This Burger Time.
Yeah, these are
Of course,
great, man.
Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man,
The games, man.
Space Invaders.
Golden Age games.
I remember days that these were the only things in there.
Yeah,
And this is the one that I would play.
Yeah, I would always play Frogger in the arcade, man. Always. Burger
I would always
Time,
play it because it was the only one that I could play
Miss Pac-Man,
and
Defender.
have my quarter last a little while.
The classics, man. Dude, I think I figured it out. Woohoo! Oh man, look at this. Look at this. I gotta be able to get my mouse, get it to work.
What's in that PC, Brad? Like as far as like graphics card?
It has a oh God, you asked me now. The 4070, whatever the best one they make
That's
is.
good. What does it have? A Core i5 or i7?
It's a pen Intel. It should have no problem running.
Does it say i7 on it?
I'm not sure. It was a good new gaming computer. It should be good.
It's either going to be an i5 or i7. If it's i7, that's badass.
Yeah. When I checked it out, the guy was like, "Oh, this thing's badass." So it's probably a good one. I mean, the checkout person was like, "You're getting a good one." It's like, all right, that's what I want to hear.
My family's doing good. Sacro's wanting us to play Berserk. He wants to play that. Brad, you can't play Berserk, right? Because of your computer issue? Oh, you're done. Nice.
Son of a bitch.
You were trying to get the hard one out of the way.
Yeah.
How'd you do? Did you beat me?
8,240.
What was my score?
Probably more. 8,
No, I think you beat me. I see Brad posted 8,220.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you beat me.
20.
Beat me by 20 points.
Yep.
You want to play Berserk?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll play Berserk.
All right, pop it on. You go first, and then I'll
Okay.
jump in, and that'll be the last game of the night.
Okay.
You don't need to change your gate, right, for this one?
No. No, I do actually, because that's an 8-way game.
Oh, yeah, it is 8-way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can shoot on the angle. I would say don't change it. Live dangerously.
Hold on, I gotta change it.
This is the most ridiculous stuff.
I'm laughing. I can't grab it now. There we go. I think I did it. Yep, got it.
I should have set it up where I could pick
That
when the
doesn't-
commercial breaks are. I could have just, while you switch over your gate, I could have launched the commercial.
I mean, it really didn't take me that long. Look at my high score. It says ass.
I love this game, but I always screw up when I play it. Man, I used to just play this game constantly when it came out for the home system. I think it might have been on my Atari.
Oh, shit.
Nice dodge.
God, he's coming after me already.
I would go get my game ready, but I'm literally like the only person here talking, and you don't have game sound. Yeah, I would just take off.
Is Nick
I think
still
everybody
muted?
else. I think everyone else went to bed. Oh wait, I'm sorry. See, that's the problem with them playing games during the other play, because I have to mute their mics and then I forget to unmute them.
I have the Berserk up on the New Wave toys.
All right. And you have it right through your HDMI?
Yeah, I do.
Awesome. So you can play too.
Yeah.
Oh, you biscuit. I'm not very good at this game. I didn't even mean to do that.
You should literally lose points for doing that.
Oh, it's USB-C. That's right. I need USB-C. Do I have USB-C over here?
Wow, for a first tonight, Steps, somebody playing on a New Wave Toys.
I know, nobody does that, right?
Are you going to be using the New Wave Toys controller?
Yes, I am.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Yep, I am. I'm going to do that.
I got 1,700.
All right. Let's bring in Steps
All right, I'm turning on the New Wave toys. It's coming.
Good luck, Steps.
That's
in a Friday night arcade show first.
Here it comes.
One of the
she's gonna
competitors
beat me,
playing
like-
on a New Wave Toys.
Make it interesting, right? It should
Oh,
be
yeah.
coming on. It's black right now, but it should be coming on. Yeah, there it is. New Wave.
There it is.
Where'd Brad and Jeff go?
Now I don't know what's up with the sound. I think it's.
Brad
going
looks like
through-
he's on a Pandora's box.
I think there's gonna be.
Here's Brad's screen.
I think there's gonna be a sound issue because. Oh, you went to Brad's screen. Okay.
Yeah.
You can see my battery's running low, but it should be enough to play. All right, here we go. All right.
It looks good. I mean, so they also do a good job with their HDMI
I just
out.
can't wait to get all this shit on my fucking iArcade. I hate playing on the damn app games. It's a piece of shit.
All right. What's the score that Steps has to beat? I'm going to laugh if Steps beats you on that little mini arcade. Oh, you better run.
I was screwed on that. There was no way I was getting that.
I feel like I need to play too, so at least
Oh,
one person
man.
gives some
Yes!
sound.
I'm just kidding, Steps.
All right. I'm gonna go get Berserk ready. And then you can tell me what score I have to try to beat.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh.
990.
990, that was it? I beat you at 990?
I don't think you beat me.
What did you
I-
get?
1710.
Yeah, you should have. I was like, damn. Here, since we're waiting on Brooklyn, I'll go again.
But your high score beat me. You're
You're not waiting on me any longer. I'm ready to go.
Oh, okay, go ahead and go then.
So we're gonna switch over. Let me get my audio switched over.
It's been a minute since I played this, but I probably could do more like what you got. But you know, it is what it is. I took my first turn and I lost, so There you go.
Nix, was that what Frogger was you playing? Was you playing
Whatever
Cornox
the hell.
or
Oh no, I was playing with awesome sauce.
I think the new Wave
I'm not
Toys
happy with that
audio
emulation.
goes through the HDMI, and I'm not sure how my sound might
Humanoid intruder alert, intruder alert.
Nix? You said you was playing with Awesome Sauce.
He's got
The intruder must not escape. Intruder alert, intruder alert. Got the humanoid, got the intruder. Destroy the humanoid. Intruder alert, intruder alert. Got the humanoid, got the intruder.
Man, I don't remember that guy coming out. So
Got the humanoid, got the intruder.
Yay, I beat Brooklyn with the New Wave Toys.
Hell yeah.
I need to switch back over.
Coins detected in pocket.
Brooklyn did not beat the score. He got 890.
I don't think the New Wave Toys controls are that bad. I think they're fine for that little arcade.
Yeah, it must be the capture
It would
card
be. It is a little bit better when you put in
or whatever. I don't know.
I always get greedy and stand in front of the bullets.
Well,
HDMI.
they could shoot diagonal and everything. That's the other crazy thing. So you think you're getting out of the way of the bullet, and then another bullet comes diagonally. That's what's interesting about Berserk.
Yeah, it's
you
not
can't shoot him.
It's not an easy game.
Oh, okay. That's not somebody playing.
No, that's yeah, that's just the attract mode on the game.
I was like, anybody that knows this game knows you can't shoot Evil Otto.
So that was awesome. We got to play some Frogger, some Berserk, some Mystic, Warriors, and Burger Time. What a show. What a show, Steps. What a show, Nix and Papa Brad and my family.
Yo.
What a show.
God.
Yeah, the
I'm
new
going
Berserk
solo,
is
that's it.
Awesome. I really like that.
I'm just gonna play against myself. All right, everybody. My all my co-hosts seem like they're all ready to go to bed, and I'm ready to play more games.
Let's
I don't
go
know.
after show.
My after show might be VR, so you might see me back on
Oh.
here again. What time is it?
I'm gonna go play Nintendo
1
World
o'clock.
Championships.
Holy shit.
Really?
Probably.
Can we like? How could we put together like a stream where we play against each other?
We would just.
Oh, I got it.
choke
No,
up
then I
our-
have to bring my Switch up here. I have this, but I bought this a while ago, so like if you go somewhere, it's
A dock.
just magnetically pops off, and your Switch docks in it. But every time I try to use this for streaming, there's like static in the audio, so I have to bring the whole thing up here, and then I got all
That's
like the
what-
wires hidden.
Wait,
That's
does
what
that
Nick's
dock
uses
work
for
not
Frogger.
streaming though? Because you could put that one downstairs, right? And then put the other one up here. Or up where you're
Yeah,
at.
but I like to have with the OLED. I have like all the consoles downstairs are all white,
Mhm.
so I like to keep them all like that. But when I had the original one, I used to like to keep it on this because you saw the entire screen.
See, that's what I got. I got the white OLED this week. I traded my Switch Lite and $175 for that OLED, and I thought it was a pretty good trade.
Where did
'Cause I got-
Brad go?
Because I got rid of that stupid light, and I got,
Yeah, he's on Pandora.
yeah. And I,
Oh, his sound is off. Brad, have you been talking the whole time? Or did you mute yourself?
did he forget?
I don't know. Look,
man.
this is Brooklyn Menace. You've been watching the Friday Night Arcade Show. I give up tonight. One thing did happen that was great tonight. The rest of it slowly went downhill, but we don't care. It always does, and we always return to try again another time. That time might be next Friday, the Friday after, maybe Friday in 2025. But who knows? We'll see you then. Thank you for tuning in to the Friday Night Arcade Show. I'm going to hang out with all my co-hosts backstage for a little bit and chat, and then maybe go play some more games. We'll see you next time.